Okay, let me adjust this real quick. Happy Mother's Day to everyone out there. All the mothers, all the aunts, everyone that is a mother figure, even the ones that are stepping in, taking care of business, that is a mom. Happy Mother's Day to you all. And for those who mother, the mom that's not here right now, RIP. Thank you. We love you. Sad to say and unfortunate for those that are not here, for a fact that your children loves you, and we appreciate you for watching over us. Thank you. Can't thank you enough for all that. I want to go ahead and get into it with these movie reviews real quick. I should have been sorry, should have been did these movies a couple days ago, but I was kind of busy with trying to get things prepared for today as well, making my rounds and also playing a couple video games. Thank you guys for watching my Resident Evil 3 remake game review. Well, game playthrough. Finally beat it. Yes, the anxiety levels on that game, my God. Haven't played the game in a while, but I finally got through it. Watch out for my Final Fantasy VII remake gameplay coming soon. Probably tomorrow. I'll probably get after it, and you guys can see that playthrough as well. But right now, we're gonna talk about some movies. So let's talk about some of the movies that I watched over the past few days, over the past few weeks that I finally got a chance to finish watching. We're gonna start off with on what is it? No, not on the way back. This movie came out earlier this year before the theater shut down in March 6th. It was starring Ben Affleck and a bunch of other characters that you probably have never seen before, or probably been in some films that you've never seen before. Some are familiar faces, I'm pretty sure. Um, this movie, I miss basketball so much. We should be watching the playoffs right now just to hear the skik on the floor for some basketball games. Um, the buzzer beaters, the fouls, even though being a basketball fan, it's a love hate relationship because you love it when your team wins, but you hate it when they're eliminated. You hate to see them struggle, all that jazz, all of that. But I'm not a Jazz fan, Rockets fan, even though they was annoying me a bit this season. Anyways, I miss the game of basketball, and watching this film kind of ignited that passion right there in me a bit. So on the way back, starring Ben Affleck, at 84% on Rotten Tomatoes. Hmm. Okay. Cool. So the movie is about this guy named Jack Cunningham, was a high school basketball superstar who suddenly walked away from the game for unknown reasons. Years later, he's now stuck in a meaningless job and struggling with alcoholism. And boy, does he struggle. Uh, the very thing that ruined his marriage and his hope for a better life. But Jack soon gets a shot at redemption when he becomes a basketball coach for his alma mater, a program that has fallen on hard times since his teenage glory days. Um, yeah, so this movie is one of those films that came out earlier this year where you're like, I guess I'll go to the movies just because it's out. But overall, for my take on this film, it was good. It was solid. Only thing I have about this movie is that I wished that some of the basketball players they would have put in a little bit more depth into them to see what their life is about, see what they struggle with. I'll probably say like probably one of the basketball players should probably get a just a little taste of what they deal with, but they don't go into detail. The movie really sticks on what Ben Affleck's character Jack is going through, battling with alcoholism, battling with a failed marriage. I won't get into too much of the spoilers about it. Not too many spoilers, but I would like for you guys to check out this film because it really is a good film. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Like I said, I'm always hitting it, always watching films. That's why I got this quarantine beard going on. Watching films and working and everything. But overall, the film is good. I like it. I'm pretty sure if you're a basketball fan, you'll love it. Somewhat often there's a sports movie that comes out that motivates us all. And this film right here, the ending as well. I kind of wish the ending is okay. I was kind of hoping to see more of what would happen with the basketball team and what was like what's going to happen with him, but they don't really show that. They kind of like leave it out on pretty much saying that this basketball team is cooking on all cylinders. It doesn't start off smooth because they their team sucks. They're when Ben Affleck gets them, of course, their team sucks. They're not a great team, but through hard work and dedication, Ben gets this team on board. But um, it doesn't pan out well for Ben Affleck's character. It does, but it doesn't. But I would have loved to see them, go into more detail with the characters, with the basketball players, and to see how the story, what happens with the team in the playoffs. But that's a digress. Yeah, good film. The way back. I think you guys would enjoy it. So let's get into the next film that I watched, and let's see what else did I watch. Oh man, yeah, this movie right here. So, give me a minute here. Let me see. Guns Akimbo. This movie right here. So, I'm not sure exactly when this movie came out. It says 2019. Let me see. I'm trying to find when did this movie come out. Okay, so it says February 28th of 2020. So this is when this movie came out. So this cast is Daniel Radcliffe, Samara Weaving, a couple other familiar faces that you probably might see. Let me tell you a little bit about this movie. So it says Miles, Daniel Radcliffe's character, is a video game developer who inadvertently becomes the next participant in a real life death match that streams online. While Miles soon excels at running away from everything, that won't help him outlast Nix, who is played by Samara Weaving, a killer at the top of her game, who is the number one killer in this game that streams online. This movie, if you don't put this is one of those films where it's like if you don't put a lot of logic into this movie, then you will enjoy it. If you put a lot of logic into it, you're not going to enjoy it. It's one of those films where it's like I'm shooting, I'm killing, I'm trying to win this game. People online are streaming it, watching it, enjoying it. That's this movie. If you want to look up the trailer for. I'm sorry, I'm just laughing at some of the things that happen in this film. Four Guns Akimbo. Go ahead and check it out, and if you like it, cool. If you don't, I understand. Um, and that's what I have to say about this movie without giving out any spoilers. So pretty much, like the synopsis says, he's pretty much he works at what does he work? He works at some company that streams that he's pretty much one of those internet trolls, and his life is boring. It's like if Wanted was if this like a knockoff version of Wanted, but it's not exactly that. It'll give you that Wanted feel to it, but it's not quite exactly that. Um, he has the people that's a part of this online killing battle system called Schism. They find out that Daniel Radcliffe's character Miles is trolling them hard, and so they don't like that. So they set out for him. They knock him out in his apartment. The next time he wakes up with guns stapled, nailed to his arms. That's what this movie is. So he's trying to figure out how to adjust with these guns. He has a total of 50 rounds, 50 bullets in these handguns, and I'm just like, what is going on? Okay, let's go. Let's just enjoy this movie for what it is. And I laughed. I enjoyed it. Senseless action. It was crazy. But yeah, if that is this type of movie for you, that's the type of movie that this is, and that's the type of movie that is for you, then hey, don't put too much logic behind it. Just sit back and enjoy it and laugh because it'll make you laugh. It's ridiculous. I liked it. I liked it. I'm not much gonna lie. Some movies I'm just like, what the hell am I watching? Some movies I'm just like, okay, this is too much. I can't stomach through it. So Guns Akimbo, take it how you want it. That's just what this movie is. Let's get into um, what else did I watch? Going through my list over here. Another movie where I was just like, what is going on here? The Hunt. Yeah, I don't know if you guys got a chance to watch this movie. This movie came out in March as well too. I'm just going over films that came out right now over the past few months that we you probably didn't get a chance to see, or you didn't give a chance to. Um, and probably let me see. I'm trying to see what else I'm going over, but let's just get into this movie, The Hunt. This giving you guys some options of movies that you probably scammed over or you didn't get a chance to watch and see. Um, that you were kind of skeptical of, and you're like, man, let me watch it, let me not, let me, and let's see. So The Hunt, it yes, 56% on Rotten Tomatoes. So let's go ahead and get into this. 12 strangers wake up in a clearing. They don't know where they are or how they got there. In the shadow of a dark internet conspiracy theory, ruthless enlists gather at a remote location to hunt humans for sport. But their master plan is about to be derailed when one of the hunted, Crystal, turns the tables on her pursuers. Came out March 13th, 2020. Director was Craig Zobel. I hope I'm not butchering his name. Box office six. It was supposed to be what I think what 6.5 million. The budget was 14 million. So it was didn't do as great. It's this movie. The way it starts off is crazy. Not much gonna lie. It's crazy. Starring Betty Gilpin. I love her. Emma Roberts was in there for. I don't want to spoil all this. Hilary Swank, Ethan Suplee, who lost a lot of weight over the years. Proud of that guy. Justin Hartley, Ike Barinholtz, Glenn Howerton from Always Sunny in Philadelphia. So this movie, like I said, like same thing with Guns Akimbo. If you want to put a lot of logic behind it, if you just want to see some action, laugh and enjoy a nice little thriller action movie, some gore, you'll enjoy this movie for what it is. But I enjoyed it for what it was. It made me laugh. That's all I have to say about that without giving any spoilers for this film. Um, I don't want to get too much into some of these movies because I don't want to spoil them for you, but I think you guys will enjoy it. Moving on, let's go to let's see what else did I watch. Oh, going through my list. Give me a minute here. Let me see. If you have Apple, if you have Apple TV, or if you've been a Fire Stick, what is this movie called? Defending Jacob. Defending Jacob is like a so far it's been a 5-part series. Um, I do have to watch the final episode of it, so I'm not quite finished with it. But so far it's been great. Starring Chris Evans. Oh, let me see. So Chris Evans, Jaden Martell. Jaden Martell, you should know him from It, Knives Out, as well as Chris Evans. Michelle Dockery, a couple other familiar faces to this short series as well. So it's pretty good. So it's pretty much in. Let me see. Let's go ahead and get into this. In the discussion, a lot of fans theorized that Jacob was guilty of killing both his classmates. But let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Let's get. Let me hold on. Things are messing up. Yeah. So actually, there are going to be some more episodes. So just telling you guys to look into this. It's pretty good so far from what I've been watching, what we've been seeing. So I didn't know it had more episodes, and I figured that too because I saw that a couple episodes are going to be released later on throughout this month. But it's been pretty good so far. Pretty much, it is about if I can get to the synopsis of it. Okay, so after a shocking crime rocks a small town, an assistant district attorney finds himself torn between his sworn duty to uphold the law and his unconditional love for his son. So pretty much, if you watch the trailer, you'll see already that his son is going to be on trial, And as the story unfolds, you start to find out more bits and pieces about this character, that character, this family, what's going on. It's a thriller, and it's been pretty good so far. And like I said, if you have Apple TV or if you have a Fire Stick, you can tune in and watch this series and find out more about it. So those are my quick movie reviews that things that I've been watching. I mean, like I said, I've been going back watching films that came out earlier this year that I haven't had a chance to do movie reviews on because it was like these movies were just coming out boom, 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 and I was enjoying them. Like I also got a chance to watch The Invisible Man. I don't know if you guys saw The Invisible Man, but if you with what's her name? I think it's Moss. Let me see. I want to go ahead. Is it Elizabeth Moss? I believe that's her name. I want to make sure. Yeah, Elizabeth Moss. Yeah, Elizabeth Moss, Oliver Jackson, Cohen, Aldous Hodge. That movie was pretty good. If you guys want to go ahead and look into that, I'm not sure if it's going to come out on Netflix just yet, but we all know that for Invisible Man, she was 91% on Rotten Tomatoes. She was in an abusive relationship with this guy who works as I forgot exactly what his job is, but the guy has like a lot of money. Like he has bread. He got some cash on him, but he's always abusing his girlfriend. Um, and so she's just trying to escape. She escapes from him at the beginning of the film, and then later on, come to find out, like the trailer says, he kills himself, or does he? Dun, dun, dun. So, but overall, I love that movie. It was pretty good when I went to go see it. I enjoyed it. It was just one part on this movie where I was like, y'all, come on, really? Seriously? Y'all couldn't see that? So, but other than that part, and I think one more other part where you could have put, you're just like, okay, this isn't, no. It just doesn't make any sense. But other than those two things, I would say that this movie was pretty doggone good, and I think a lot of people will enjoy it. So, also, Invisible Man, yes, thumbs up, thumbs up. Go see it. Watch it. I mean, it's already out, of course. I have watched 21 Bridges. That was a movie from last year during the holiday season that I didn't get a chance to watch. Something always happens when I tried to go watch 21 Bridges, which starring Chadwick Boseman, who was a police officer who was trying to find out these cop killers and a little mystery behind this these cop killings, as well as what's going on with the mystery between his department, the police department. So 21 Bridges, Chadwick Boseman. If you have not seen it yet, and you were skeptical of it when it came out, and probably forgot about it, but Chadwick, always brings his A game with a lot of familiar faces in it. Um, if you can, get a chance to watch that film. It's enjoyable. You'll love that film. Also trying to finish watching Scorpion Revenge for all you Mortal Kombat fans out there. I'm about to say characters. Well, yeah, of course, a lot of characters in Mortal Kombat. But for all you Mortal Kombat fans, I'm not finished watching that as well. But I believe that if you're a fan of that game franchise, you'll be a fan of this. Um, I wish the animation is top notch. It's nice. I love the animation. It's just as brutal as the video games, so you guys will enjoy that. Trust me, you'll enjoy it. I got to finish watching that. I want to go back and watch Chucky that came out last year, the new and improved Chucky. I keep hearing good things about it. So my homeboy told me that it was great, and who's this text? Sorry, text me. My homeboy told me about it. It was great, and my two sisters told me that they watched it and it was good. I think it got mixed reviews or bad reviews, but I heard good things by people that who I trust with these films. So I'm gonna watch it. So probably the next couple of days or so, I'm gonna watch it and I'm gonna check it out and let you guys know what I think about it. But if you have seen it, Chucky, the latest one, I think Mark Hamill does the voice for Chucky on this one, and I forgot that guy's name. He plays as Paperboy on Atlanta. He's on there. He's a detective. But I heard it was pretty good. So if you guys heard about it or watched it, comment below. Let me know if you think that is good, and I'll give it a try. I'll watch it and I'll go ahead and review that as well. So there are a few films that are a few TV shows like what Ozark. I need to catch up. I need to finish watching that because it's pretty good so far what I've seen with that. And I'm trying to think what else came out. Um, All Night and All Day. Um, I keep hearing mixed reviews about that. And I also wanted to, I kind of wanted to go back over Black AF, go into detail. I did talk about that film, that TV series a little bit. I kind of did want to give it its its own episode where I talk about it, what works with it, what doesn't work with it. Um, give my expertise on that film. I mean, on that series. But I'm debating about it. We'll see what happens. There are a few other films that came out this year that I didn't get a chance to watch. Other films that I came out last year that I'm pretty sure nobody really gave a chance. So I'll probably go over that real soon. But other than that, those films, those TV shows, just want to talk about those that I just spoke about. So you guys give it a try it out, see how you like it or not, and comment if you haven't seen it. Go ahead, comment. We'll talk about it, and let's talk. We'll have a discussion about it. Until then, you guys have a good Mother's Day. I'm gonna go enjoy me some good food because I'm hungry. My stomach talking to me, and I got some other things I need to do. So until then, you guys have a good one. Peace, and thank you for tuning in. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share because it'll help me out. It'll help me out a lot. So, anyways, you guys have a good one. Peace.